Bro, the reason why you're never gonna get rich is because everything you do, bro, you're scared of everything. You hesitate about everything. I speak to a lot of people every single day and I'm seeing the same thing pop up again and again and again of why you stay in that 9 to 5 job that you're working right now. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I spoke to a guy who said to me he wanted to join the 6-figure side hustle because he couldn't afford my one-to-one mentoring for Shopify, right? Now I'm here to make a point, not talk about my products. My point is that I have a one-to-one mentorship, which for most people is too expensive. It's for serious people who are looking to scale their Shopify stores to 6 figures plus per month, right? Now, a lot of people couldn't afford my one-to-one mentoring. So a lot of people asked me if I had a cheap program, which then is what I created. I put basically all my knowledge into a low ticket program for $99, which is the 6-figure side hustle, right? And one guy recently messaged me. He said, bro, I'm in debt. I'm working a job I hate. I'm trying to make money online. I don't know what to do. And I said, listen, the 6-figure side hustle is cheaper than what you pay to get to work and back on fuel. It's $99, right? And I said to him, get inside. And he said to me, okay, bro, I'll do it next week, you know? And then next week came around and I said, did you do it? And he said, no. And in the end, I told him, just leave it now, you know? Don't even bother joining because like you're cooked. I'm very real with people. If you know me, I'll tell you, you know? And it's not about joining the 6-figure side hustle. It's about the fact that you're not willing to try anything new. Afraid of failure, or you're afraid of something. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're afraid it won't work. A lot of you see other people doing well and you continue to do the same thing you've been doing every day with the belief that one day you're going to get out of bed and you're not going to have that job and you're going to have a nice car and you're going to have a big house. That day is never coming. The perfect moment does not exist. You are literally living in such a deluded world, bro. It's crazy. Like, when are you going to realize that you are not getting younger? You're not getting younger. Your time and life is passing you by, my friend. Soon you're going to be an old man and one day you're going to wake up and that awful feeling of regret is going to take over. Let me tell you this. It's better that you try and you fail than to never try and not know. If you're an old man, picture you're an old man right now. Would you rather say to yourself, okay, I tried and it didn't work, or what if I tried? What could have been? What could have my life been like if I actually went for it? For most of you, the what if will ruin you. It will ruin your soul with regret and horrid regret and anxiety. It's better to say I tried and failed than what could have been. The what could have been will ruin you. It will haunt your soul with regret, I'm telling you. So, the reason why a lot of you guys are not getting to where you want to get to, especially I'm talking about business-wise, you are afraid. The biggest common problem is you're afraid to spend money learning stuff. Listen, nothing valuable in this life is free. Anything you want, you have to pay for with value. You have to give someone value. Listen, everybody has their own interests, right? If you want something from someone, I read this in a book, you cannot just get it for free. You have to give them something. Everything is an equal value exchange. More often times than not, this is why you have money, right? Because with money, you can pay someone for something if you don't have any other value. For example, my rich friends here in Dubai, if I need something, like a new website built, something done in 24 hours, they'll do it for me. And in exchange, I'll do something for them because I have value. But if they had no value and they wanted something from me, the easiest way is for them to pay me, you know? And for you guys, you expect your lives to change without spending any money. The biggest one is you're afraid to spend. You've got to realize that you are already broke. You are already broke. There's no difference between $3,345 in your bank and $9,653. You are broke. What you need to realize is that you need to start acquiring knowledge. The reason why you're broke and you don't make a change and you stay stuck in your job is because you don't have the information available in your head to build a business that will eventually get you out of this job. So your first goal should be to acquire knowledge. When I was broke, when I was in Burger King, all my wages went on my Facebook ads. You guys may know my story. Went on my Facebook ads, went on my Shopify stores, went on traveling, networking. I was paying for dinners. I went to Brandon Carter's event. Those of you know him. Like, I was just spending all my money trying to figure out what I don't know because clearly someone else knew something I didn't. That's why he had the results I didn't. Does that make sense? And another thing I want to talk about is that not only are you scared to spend money, the second problem is you guys overthink everything. Holy smokes. I also used to suffer with this, you know. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect. You, my friend, probably sit there and you overanalyze everything. You think, oh, what if this happens? What if I invest in a 6-figure side hustle and I don't make money? Okay, let's say you invested in my program, which is the first link below. 6-figure side hustle is $99 and I have a refund guarantee, right? Let's just say you got inside. Okay, after 28 days, if you wasn't happy, I'd give you your money anyway back, right? I'd refund you. Yeah, but let's just say, worst case scenario, let's just say you don't make money and you lose $100. So what? $100? What is $100? What is $99? Most of you have 9 to 5 jobs that pay you a lot more than that per week. The worst case scenario is you lose $99. The best case scenario is that you learn a skill that will pay you more than your job, which is 99% of the time what happens because I've done this for 6 years and know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's not even just about my program. I'm talking about you guys with everything else. Everything else you want to try. You want to go to the gym. You think about the gym. You think, oh, what if my body hurts? What if I lose muscle? You're overthinking everything. This is the second reason why a lot of you don't make it. Number one, you're fearful of everything. You're scared to try something different because it takes you out your comfort zone. And number two, you overthink everything. You let your mind control your life so much to where you create negative scenarios that were not even real. And in the end, you get paralyzed by this and end up not taking any action. There is a reason why stupid people end up becoming successful. I'm sure you know a lot of people who look stupid as fuck, but they're successful and they're rich. Why is that? Because they don't care about the consequences. They don't give a fuck. They just do it, man. They're like, I'll do it now, see what happens, I'll figure it out as I go. And everybody who approaches life with this mindset ends up getting somewhere in life. When you don't think about it, now I'm not saying go out and fucking rob a bank. That's stupid. No. But I'm saying, okay, you want to buy something, fucking buy it. You want to buy a Rolex with your last bit of money, fucking buy it. You want to buy a car, buy it. You only live once anyway. You want to, I don't know, you want to fucking start a Shopify store, get the 6-figure side hustle. It's the first link in the description below. If you're not happy in 28 days, I'll refund you. So what? Who cares? Do something. Book a flight to that country. When it was COVID and no one was traveling, only Sweden was open. Only Sweden was open. And everyone was like, oh, I'm so scared to travel. What if they prevent entry? I didn't give a fuck. I booked the flight with my business partner. We went to Sweden. While all of you were at home in your houses like this, I was traveling in Sweden, drinking, having fun. Because I didn't think so much. I just went for it. Not only will your life improve when you don't think so much, but you'll also have a more exciting life. You know, you'll have a lot more exciting life because you'll learn a lot more. You'll understand what you didn't know. You'll be able to figure out things that you didn't know that will help you down the line, that will make you more money in business, in life in general. Those are the two common most problems I see with people when they're trying to attain their goals in life. Number one, you're scared to spend money, but you need to realize if you don't spend money, you won't make money. Okay, spending money is a necessity to make money. I'm not saying go and fucking buy, like, don't spend your last savings on a fucking Louis Vuitton bag. No, I'm saying if you have a bit of money, invest somewhere to where you can learn a skill and build a business that can help you in life. Invest in better camera equipment if you make content. Invest in a better gym membership. Invest in a networking event. Invest in a course to help you learn some skills. Pay someone high net worth for dinner. You know, do these things with your money and you'll see how much you learn, and you will slowly make small improvements every day. One day you will wake up, you won't have a 9-to-5 job. You have more money than you know what to do with, and other high value people will want to network with you because you have improved yourself. You guys learned something from this video and you're waking up, because let me tell you, time is passing whether you like it or not, and the longer you wait, my friend, the harder it gets, because there are people right now, when you procrastinate and you don't want to buy a course, you don't want to go for a networking event, you don't want to book that flight, there are also on the flip side people who are doing it, and when they do it, the customers that could have been yours are now theirs, and when you finally decide to start, it's going to be 10 times as hard for you because you waited. You know, that's the crazy thing. You think you're doing yourself a benefit by waiting and not spending money and saving, but you're not. You're actually losing. If you're not winning, you're losing. And for a lot of you, you are losing. You're playing life on defense mode. You need to start attacking. Like on FIFA, all-out attack. Like some of you guys, you're too comfortable. Your lives are a shambles. You're behind on rent. You can't even afford to get yourself a nice car. You can't even afford to book a business class flight somewhere. You can't even afford to take your family and kids on holiday. But yet, after this video, you'll go watch Netflix. You'll go out to the pub. You'll talk to your same loser friends that were doing the same thing 5 years ago. Let this video be a sign to wake up, man. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Hopefully I inspired you to take action. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.